And we've got the Bengals' speedy running back. He's the NFL's ultimate red zone back and your leader in rushing touchdowns. It's the Bengals and the Jets, just ahead on EA Sports.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson, partner. A couple of teams that feel like they have all the pieces. Just came up short last year. They were so excited to get 2024 going and try to make another run to get into the postseason.
Yeah, both these teams absolutely fall into that category. And just last year, going into the season, Mike, not only did they have playoff expectations, but in a lot of ways, they had Super Bowl aspirations. They believe that if the things fall their way, they catch a break, they continue to stay healthy, the roster they have put together is a playoff roster, if not a Super Bowl roster.
Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go here in Cincinnati. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. They are led by their quarterback, the future Hall of Famer, Aaron Rodgers.
It's fair to say this season hasn't gotten off to the type of start they likely envisioned for themselves, but it's still early. A win here, it could go a long way towards changing the trajectory of this entire season. But what's going to make this even more difficult today, not only the worthy opponent that they face, but having to go on the road and do it here.
Oh no, right at the start, he loses the football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Trying the left side, here's Hall. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Now an injury timeout, and that's Breece Hall, who is struggling a bit after that play. 3rd and long for Rodgers. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. On 4th down, here comes the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This fielded inside the 35. Ooh. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll try to run this one in. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Bengals. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. On third down, Rodgers. He'll try and get there on the ground. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
And here's a great example of why the pass rush on third down, that it's critical it gets home. In this case, they're not able to get to the quarterback. He has extra time to not only escape the pocket, but to turn into a runner and pick up the first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here's 2nd and 6. Play fake. It's Rodgers. Now a loose football.
Holding offense. That penalty is declined.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Got a man left side. It's caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cincinnati. On is McPherson for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bengals will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Now the try here for the point after. Backed up because of the penalty, but no matter. The extra point is good. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
Ready.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Now, faking the give. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
Third and short yardage, it's Rodgers. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away, because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers. We have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up 4th down. These are drive killers. The
Bengals offense headed back to take over once more. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
The throw on the run is complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That one, taken in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Bengals. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns. Fourth down, Rodgers. Open man, right side. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. Play action now with Rodgers. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams.
Ready. Set, go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll find Andre Yusibas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you...
Oh, that's one where he just needs to unload it, but he did not. It'll go down as a sack and a big loss of yards.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
Ready. Let's go.
Back to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. And this one is hauled in. What a grab. That is a big play for Cincinnati. It's a gain of 43 yards. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He has done it again.
Ready, set. Black shot. Set, cut.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Checking it down, this one is caught. Down the sideline. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
They'll look to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he will score. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely...
A try here for the extra point. The kick here is good. Add one more point, and that takes us to the end of the first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll begin up in the Steel City, Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Joe Burrow leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Next, we head off to check out another game, and they trail the visiting Lions in that one. Amari Cooper, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. Finally, we'll save the biggest for last as we head to AT&T Stadium to see what's happening with the Cowboys at home in Arlington. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Bo Nix with a touchdown pass. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be... Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Set. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run.
On now comes the punt team for the Jets. He'll return it from the 11. And it winds up a very solid return as he gets it up past the 30. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. Hey, Greg, this has been something to watch. Let's go through some of these highlights. Touchdown after touchdown after touchdown.
And this is one of those games where dreams are reality, Mike, and you just can't ever predict when you're going to have a game like today, where just every play call, every ball that you throw, every option that you have downfield is wide open and productive. It's pretty incredible, the ability for them to continue to have their way with this defense, because barring some sort of change from this secondary where they come up with some answers, I don't even think they're done scoring just yet.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
Good blocking to the 15. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing.
Ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Bengals offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the...
Here we go. Here we go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
It's not often that you see the quarterback almost sacked 3 times on the same play, but that's the effort this quarterback put into keeping that play alive. He was able to get away from 2 guys, but not the 3rd.
The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Number 30 on the carry. He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of
The Bengals ready to punt this one away. Xavier Gibson deep to return. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting it.
Here we go.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Sauce Gardner makes the tackle.
Let's go.
2nd down and 8.
Ready?
He'll drop to throw. Off he goes. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. So these 2 teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready up.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal.
Ready. Ready. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll take off again.
1st and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. 2nd and goal.
Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. And he will score again. Touchdown, Bengals. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And another score puts them in great shape here in the 4th quarter. Greg, looks like they are on their way to 3 games and 3 wins.
And they say the only thing better than being 2-0.
Set, ready.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Hut, hut.
He'll look to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. They continue to add points, Greg. Very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
They'll turn and hand this one off. A big hole. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Bengals. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst,
Set, hut. Set, go.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee.
Ready, break. Set.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win here in the jungle for the Bengals. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.